Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the Makeup Mummy family. And guys, if you are new to my channel, it'd be awesome if you can hit that subscribe button, and remember and hit that bell so it'll notify you every time I upload, which is Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Okay guys, so today we are doing a top 5. So I'm going to be showing you my top 5 Makeup Revolution products that I absolutely love and adore. I am cheating slightly. I do have 6 products, but I'm going to put it into one and I'll show you why. But if you want to see what those products are, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, first off, if I'm coming off weird in this video, I'm really sorry. I've got another cold yet again. I'm just not feeling myself lately. And also my nails are needing repainted again, so just ignore those. I finally got the acrylics off and painted them, and now they're needing redone. So there's just a lot going on just now guys, and I just don't have the time to do everything. So please forgive me for this, and please forgive me for this nasty cold that's coming on. So let's get down to business. So the first product we're going to be talking about is going to be no shock to you because this has been all over the internet, all over YouTube, and it is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I've got mine in C1. This concealer is amazing. You can get this at Tam Beauty or Superdrug, and they're going for £4 a pop. You're getting 3.4 mils of product in there, and this is just a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I've already done a video on this, the Battle of the Concealers, showing you guys what the Shape Tape does compared to the Conceal and Define. Both products did exactly the same. They applied the same, they wore the same, they blended out the same. There was no difference in my opinion as far as concealers go, and I have to get my Shape Tape from QVC, so I'm paying £28 for that, plus then P&P on top, so it's taken over £30 for that concealer, whereas £4 I can have between 7 and 8 concealers for that price. So definitely this is a winner for me. I don't think there'll be any more Shape Tape for me. I'm quite happy with this. I think it's an amazing concealer. The coverage is amazing. It is so creamy, so thick. It just covers amazingly well. I absolutely love it. I'm not actually wearing it today because I've went very, very minimal on my makeup today because I'm actually away to do an Instagram look. So I didn't want to pile my makeup on to have to try and get it all off again for that look. So this for me is an absolute dream. I think I'm going to go and pick up a couple of different shades so I can maybe try cream contouring with it, and we can maybe do a video on that as well. But I love this stuff. You really need to pick it up guys. If you haven't already tried this, I would say it's well worth picking up and well worth trying out, because for me it's just an amazing concealer. Okay, as far as highlighters, Makeup Revolution have come out with some amazing highlighters. I mean, the Glow Getter palette, I absolutely adore. Their Sun Kiss highlighters I really do like. I felt the Sun Kissed, although I really liked them, sometimes I felt the skin looked texturized with them. But one that I am really liking at the moment is £5, and again you can get this from Superdrug and Tam Beauty, and it is the Mermaid's Heart. Sorry, that's so reflective. They also do have Dragon's Heart, which again is another beautiful highlighter. For me, I just love this one. I think because I use it for my eyes as well as highlight. So this is what it looks like when you take it off. How beautiful are just all those colours in there. So you've got your teal blues and your aquas, you've got those golds and then those bronze golds, and then you've got this little lilac purple on the end. Now you can use them individually, or you can mix them all together, or just use the section you want to. For me lately, I've just been using this gold section down here, sort of the two of them together, and it just makes a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Let me just swirl them all together so you guys can see. So that's sort of the colour that you get together. You wouldn't think so with there being blues and purples in there, but just let me just... So that's what that looks like together. So see what I mean? It's not... For me, I don't find it too blinding where it looks just lots of metallic on my face. It is a really, really pretty highlight. But I tend to, I must admit, just stick to these two here. I blend the two, although it's not looking very blended on the finger there. But I have the two of these together and I use that as my highlight. As you can see, it just gives the skin a beautiful, beautiful glow. I am more of a just very subtle highlight at the moment. I'm going through a phase, I think, as well, my age as well. I don't really like to see this huge amount of highlight. I just like a really lovely glow from within look. I tend to, when I put highlight on, I then go over it with my beauty sponge and just blend it further into the skin, just so that it does look more natural and more lit from within, rather than full on highlight. But if you are into full-on highlight, Makeup Revolution have plenty highlights for you that are so blinding. I do have, I think, Flash in my collection. I've got the Glow Getter palette, and I have to say all those highlights are absolutely beautiful. They really are. But for me, this is the one that I'm kind of reaching for at the moment. Okay, as far as eyeshadows go, I mean, there's lots of other products that I am loving from Makeup Revolution. I have to say they're really stepping up their game when it comes to makeup, and I can't wait for the foundations to come out. That is, I think, this month happening, so I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that. But as far as the palette goes, this palette is actually broken, which I'm gutted about, but I noticed Soph herself has broken her own palette, so I don't feel so bad. But this little palette right here, guys, is just an absolutely beautiful palette. There's so many beautiful colours in there, and for the price, guys, I think this was like £10. And as you can see, mine's is broken at the side, but it is well loved. But as you can see, it's beautiful. The selection of colours is amazing. I mean, you've got everything to create daytime eyes, nighttime eyes. You've got something a little quirky. You know, if you're wanting to go for a wee bit more way out, or if you're creating, for instance, an Instagram look, you've got all the colours you would need. I mean, you've got a black in there, which I think is ideal in any palette. You've got a white in there, which again, I use quite a lot of white, especially for setting the lid once I've primed my eyes. Lots of nice transition shades. I think my favourite transition shade is Cup of Tea. I really like that shade. And I love this one here, which is Petrol. This is an absolute beautiful. It's almost like duochrome. Let me just show you guys what I mean. As you can see how beautiful that colour is. And I'm just going to pop that just up here. How stunning is that? So it's got a nice shift in the light. It's sort of like a browny, greeny, purpley. It's got all those colours going through that one shade. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I really like this one here. I can't remember. I think this is Berries maybe. But as you can see, because I have lost the name sheet for it. How beautiful is that? I mean, it really is a pretty palette. I absolutely love it. And you get a nice big mirror in this as well. And like I said, I love the packaging. I love the nude colour. I love that it's matte. I love the shiny reflect of Soph's name. And like that, the price point, £10 for a palette of this size is just amazing. And you get 24 eyeshadows in there. So that is probably one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes from Makeup Revolution. Now, the next one is part of a collection, and I really do like this entire collection. This was their Christmas collection, The Life on the Dance Floor. I absolutely love these, but my favourite out of the four was Guest List, which is this one right here. So it is the bronzy one. And this packaging, guys, you have to really see it for yourself. When you see it in the light, it is so sparkly, it's unreal. And again, these are £10 a piece. For a while, they were doing like, I was able to pick up a couple for a certain amount. Superdrug's really good for that. Like, if you kind of hang off, you can sometimes get 3 for 2s, which is what I did with some of these. Buy one, get one half price. So I think it's just keeping your eye out and just seeing where the deals are and picking them up then. Same with this, is a huge, great big mirror, and then this is the selection of colours right here. So this is so warm toned, it's unreal. If you're not into a warm tone eyeshadow palette, this is just not for you. But for me, I really am into warm tones, and I really do like it. Oh, sorry guys, so tired as well. My eyes like playing up, I can feel it starting. This is going to be a hot mess, this video. But again, you've got sort of your transition shades down here. You've got your shimmers also, and then you've got a lot of mattes in here. A lot of like peachy oranges, burnt oranges, coppers. You've got burgundies and purples, deep purples down here. You've got these like berry shades with shimmers. Everything you need to create, again, a daytime or a nighttime eye, depending how glam you want to be, really. Let me just swatch a couple of those for you so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The pigmentation on these are really, really good. You know, for being £10, it's amazing pigmentation, in fact. Let me just grab this one right here. And I'm going to grab this really vibrant orange up here. It's almost like a fire red orange. And then I'm going to take one of the shimmers for you as well, one of these burgundy shimmers just down here. So that's the shimmer right there, and those are those two. That is that like really fiery red orange, and then you've got this one here which is just a straight up purple burgundy. And I'm just going to pull my sleeve up even further, and we're going to lay down first of all that burgundy matte, and then I'm going to lay down that fiery red orange, and then I'm going to lay down my, I think I've actually wiped it off with pulling up my sleeve, that shimmer. So that's those three colours there. So as you can see, the pigmentation is definitely there. I love these colours, and they blend so well on the eye as well. You know, I had no effort for as pigmented as these are and as bright and vibrant as they are. I had absolutely no hassle blending these. They just blended so effortlessly and looked really, really good on the eye. And of course, you can mix and match these palettes with other palettes you have in your collection. I just really, really love them. Another favourite of mine is the Sparklers palette, which is the black sparkly palette, which is more of your vibrant colours. So your vibrant greens, silvers, purples, pinks. I really, really like that. And I love, there's a shade in there, and I'm sure it's the shimmer green called Lime. Is it Lime? Absolutely stunning colour. One of my favourites in that palette. I absolutely adore this collection, but I would say this is definitely my favourite. Now, that is my... yeah, 4. So I do have 5. I'm telling fibs. I thought I had 6, but I don't. I do have 5. So I'm being honest with you guys. Right. I'm not cheating at all. So my last one is this one here. You know what? My mind is not with it today, guys. I really haven't. There's just so much running through my head right now. Honestly, it's... that's life. So this is from the Reloaded collection that is quite new to the market, and this is the Iconic Division. So this is a dupe for the Subculture, guys. I did again do a video on that, so I'm going to link both those videos down, the one for the concealer and also the one for this one right here, where I put this one up against the Subculture palette. This palette is just so good. I love all the other ones, like Fever is amazing, and to me Fever I think is a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Heat, but I haven't actually got the Urban Decay one to try out, so that's why I haven't really done a video on it, although I might still do a video on it and just insert what that palette should look like. But let me just show you my favourite colour, and this is my favourite colour out of the Subculture, is this one right here, and it's called Electric out of Subculture. It is like a gold that's got a really green reflect to it. It is so stunning on the eye. It's just so beautiful. Let me just pop that one right there. So as you can see how absolutely stunning that is. I did find, obviously, with that shimmer, the one from Subculture is a lot more pigmented and more reflective, but it does the same job, guys. As you have seen in my video where I did put this up against the Subculture, and if you haven't, I will link that in the description box below. I was able to create the same eye look with this as I did with the Subculture. The only difference is, for me, is the pigmentation of the Anastasia Subculture was just far superior. But the pigmentation on this is also really good. Obviously with Anastasia Beverly Hills, you're paying £43 for that palette, whereas this one is £4 for 15 eyeshadows. It's a no-brainer, guys. I mean, if you don't have that £45 lying around, this right here is ideal. It does everything that the Subculture would do. It is pigmented, it's just not quite as pigmented as the Subculture, but Anastasia Beverly Hills is known for her high pigmentation on her eyeshadow palettes. But I love this little palette, I have to say. Out of the 4, this one has to be my favourite, and then Fever. I really do like warm tones, but I do like the cool tones also. This palette is just an absolute favourite of mine when it comes to Makeup Revolution. I really like what they did with this. Like that, guys, there's people out there, probably people watching this, that aren't keen on dupes, that don't like it because it's basically, as they would say, ripping off the original company or the original creator of the palette in the first place. But the way I look at things is, it is a business, and not everyone can go out and buy a £43 eyeshadow palette or a £50 eyeshadow palette or a £60 eyeshadow palette. Not everybody could do that. So it's nice that people who can't afford to do that, and I include myself in that list, is that we have these options where we can experience what that eyeshadow palette would be like without having to fork out the £43. Would everybody ideally love to have the high end? More than likely. But I think, my personal opinion, Makeup Revolution is a fantastic brand. Cruelty free, the makeup they're bringing out is awesome. And I just think the more they bring out, the bigger and better it's getting. I mean, the eyeshadows for me perform well, blend well, the pigmentation is there, the price point is there. Like the concealer that they've just released is just a dupe for the Shape Tape. I mean, right down to the doe foot applicator. I mean, everything is pretty much the same. And I can't wait to see what these foundations are going to be like as well. The highlighters are amazing. Yes, there are some hits and misses. Some highlighters can make your skin look a little texturized. So I think it's just picking what you think is going to work up, trying it out, and if it doesn't, then hey, it's not a lot of money that you've laid down. So it's not like you're buying a highlighter for, say, £25, £30, and realising it's just not working. At least with something like this, it's costing you £5. If it doesn't work, there's other uses you could put it to. You could use it on the eye for inner corner highlight, for under brow bone, even just as a shimmer. These can be used for plenty purposes. So guys, that is my video today. I really hope you've liked my favourites of Makeup Revolution. I could go on for days, guys, with how many products I really truly love from Makeup Revolution. Their chocolate bars are also awesome. I have quite a few of those. They're just an amazing brand, guys. And I just want to put out there before we do end this video, I am not sponsored in any shape, way or form. Makeup Revolution don't know who I am. They don't know I'm doing this video. I'm just showing you guys what my favourite products are from Makeup Revolution are at the moment. These are the products that I reach for quite a lot, especially the concealer. That is my holy grail. It's an everyday. I'll be taking this everywhere I go because this concealer is just the bomb. So guys, that's it from me today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, it would be awesome if you could hit that button, as well as the bell, which will notify you every time I upload, which is Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. And I just want to apologise for this mess of a video, guys. I'm so rambly today and just not with it. But as always, guys, have a great one wherever you are, whether it be day or night. Remember and stay safe, and we shall see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.